I'm playing in a volleyball tournament on Sunday.
Oh, not outdoors, are you?
No, it's indoor.
Okay. Hi, everybody. My name is Nils.
See, I don't hear that.
Love you.
Are they talking to me?
I thought I would hear Nils, but you're hearing...
I'm not hearing anything.
Kelly's talking.
Okay. There you are. Okay, got it. Mic check, Megan. Mic check, mic check.
No, I'm only talking to Nils.
Check 2, 3, 4, check 2, 3, 4, check 2, 3, 4.
Tonight on the news, Mahoney State Park has a new way to have fun indoors. I call my new what?
She said you're in the newsroom.
I was told I was going to be. Niels told me I was going to be at the wall. Oh, I am. Oh.
Live from Lincoln, this is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 6.
Coming up tonight on the news, Mahoney State Park has a new way to have fun indoors. We'll take you there.
And the Ponca Tribe's new casino north of downtown Omaha is now open.
It's one of the few places that I've played where I'm like, all right, this is kind of similar to Memorial Stadium. I still say to this day the worst place I think to play is here, though.
Well, the Huskers are preparing for a hostile road test at number 10 Ohio State. Good evening, everyone, and thank you for joining us.
The Husker football team's on the road this weekend looking for a third straight win.
That's right. Sports Director Andrew Ward joins us live from Columbus, Ohio with more. Andrew?
Yeah, Rod and Megan, good evening here from Columbus, Ohio, where all is quiet. But don't let that fool you, as an estimated 105,000 plan on its ending this game here at Ohio Stadium. The Horseshoe, as the locals call it here, one of the best places to play Big Ten football. A lot of talk this week about mindset for Nebraska compared to where it was in their last top 15 road trip against a top 15 opponent. And that was Michigan, and, well, we all know what happened there with a 56-10 loss to the hands of the Wolverines. The Huskers riding a two-game win streak getting into this one. All the confidence in the world, but they know just how good Ohio State can be, especially coming off a bye week with a loss to keep them motivated.
I think one of the things about them is they're always one of the most physical teams you play all year, and probably some of the best skill players we'll see all year too. So just that combination itself is kind of unique to what you see all year. And then up-tempo, we got a great coaching staff, great players, so they're just a really good team all the way around.
On my official visit, Dwayne Haskins was my host, so I know a few of those guys there, and obviously know some of the coaches there. So there's a little bit of familiarity with some of the guys that they have over there.
There's no question they're a really talented team, really well-coached team, and I don't have any doubt we're going to get their best shot after a loss 2 weeks ago and 2 weeks of practice and grinding. They got their backs to the wall, and our guys know they have to be ready because we're gonna see the best of what they got.
We mentioned the atmosphere. We've heard from multiple people just from walking around the stadium a little bit here that it's going to be very loud, especially after Ohio State coming off that loss to Purdue 2 weeks ago. So we're going to talk about that atmosphere a little bit more coming up later in sports, hearing from a couple of Husker seniors about their experience here at Ohio State a few years ago. For now, reporting live with the Huskers in Columbus, Ohio, Andrew Ward, Channel 8 Eyewitness News, Sports.
All right, talk to you later, Andrew.
Well, let's get a first check of your weather because we're talking about a little soggy Saturday, cooler temperatures next week too, right, Dean?
Yeah, looks like it, Megan. We've got some wet weather heading our way for the weekend. If you have any outdoor plans, Sunday not looking too bad, but Saturday, yeah, not the best of days. And we're seeing a little break in between systems right now. We've got one to the east, and then we've got another one quickly on its heels. Already spreading cloud cover as far east as the Tri-Cities. That will be spreading into our area as we head into the overnight along with the rain. Temperatures area-wide generally in the 40s. It's a cool but not too bad of an evening with lighter winds, and we'll see those winds eventually bend around to the south as we head into the overnight. Your game of the week is going to be a big one. Kickoff here within the hour. Temperatures should be right around 46 degrees with a light breeze under mainly cloudy skies between the Blue Jays and Dukes. And for us, we're looking at the obviously cooler end of the week, a wet start to the weekend and much colder next week. But is there any snow in the forecast? I'll have more on that in full 10 day coming up a little bit later.
All right. Thank you, Dean.
All right. A Lincoln woman needs your help getting her cat remains back, and the circumstances around this are unique.
She wanted some closure and to be able to have him cremated and be with her, rather than, she has no idea where he went.
You see, her kitten was tragically run over by a car last night near 33rd and D, and an elderly couple saw what happened and offered to take the cat's body so the owner wouldn't have to see it. Well, the owner wasn't home, and today she would like to hear from the couple to dispose of the body properly.
These folks could just call and, you know, reassure her or the family, like, well, yeah, we took care of it, and, you know, maybe they kept his collar. I don't know. I think they just need to hear something from the folks who took him.
Now, the elderly couple was driving a Honda Pilot, and the kitten was wearing a collar with contact information.
And here's another unique story that you don't hear every day. 4 animatronic Chucky dolls were stolen from Spirit Halloween on 48th and R Streets. A group of people in their 30s and 40s did it. The getaway car had 32 county plates, and the driver was a man in his 70s. If you have any information, please call Lincoln Police.
Well, police say a 21-year-old Hayden Lorenz went on a high-speed rampage. They say he hit mailboxes, street signs, and even parked cars through a Lincoln neighborhood overnight. He ended up wrecking his car, according to police, near 44th and D. They say he ran, but was eventually arrested.
The Ponca Tribe's new casino just north of downtown Omaha is now open, but not everyone is celebrating. They opened their doors yesterday, and there's many different opinions on it, but the tribe members are celebrating. Prairie Flower Casino is what it's called, and it's in Carter Lake, Iowa, which is technically on the Nebraska side of the river. Gambling opponents say the casino will hurt everyone except the owners.
Education, social services, healthcare, all the things that we can expand with the proceeds from this. So it's bigger than just the casino itself and what we do with those proceeds.
Although the doors to the casino are open, its future is uncertain. There is currently a pending federal lawsuit looking to reverse the National Indians Gaming Commission. There was a unique career fair to show kids that there is a different option than college.
That's right. New at 6, Channel 8 Eyewitness News reporter Pierce Gorlett has more on the fun career fair. Pierce.
Megan and Rod, that's right. Down at the Electricians Union, they held a hands-on career fair to show what a day in the life of an electrician can look like. Hundreds of area high school students got to try their hand at being an electrician, at least for a day. It was a hands-on career fair at the local International Brotherhood of Electrical Workers Union near 14th and Old Cheney.
We thought, what better way to do it than have a hands-on career fair? You know, we've all been to the career fairs where you just get handed information about the company that you might go work for, but this one here you actually get to see, touch, and do the things that you would get to do as an electrician.
The electrician's trade has experienced dwindling numbers over the past few years. This event is to show high school students that they don't just have to go to college, that this can be a great career path choice instead.
The biggest thing I always tell them is that I want them to take away from is that they do have options, that college isn't the only option for them.
This event is also to show girls like Angel that even though there are not many women in the electrical field now, that can change in the near future.
Now I know a lot of different things that I could actually go into. Before I thought it was just you're putting electrical outlets and stuff in a building, but it's a lot more than that.
We currently have 4 women in our program, We graduated 2 last year, 2 the year before, and we actively recruit those individuals. Is this work difficult? Is it tough? Yeah, it's physical work, but they can do it. It's not impossible, and these women excel at this. They really do.
They will be hosting this event tomorrow as well from 10 to 2, and Mayor Beitler is scheduled to be there at around 10:30. Students say that they learned a lot and had a great time doing it. A couple of students even talked to me off camera about how today increased their interest in the electrical field.
Good. All right. Thank you, Piers. Friday was a special day for 3 Lincoln children with disabilities.
They got brand new custom cars. The toy cars are modified to help them move around and interact more with their environment. The children have disabilities that prevent them from walking. So with these new rides, their parents are hopeful they'll not only feel more independent, but have a better chance at making new friends.
Oftentimes when she's in her wheelchair, she does get stared at. I mean, it's just kind of the stigma of little kids being in a wheelchair, but I think if she's in a vehicle, it'll just make it easier for kids to come up and be really excited to meet her.
These cars were donated by the company Rolling Hills Trading, and then to modify them and get them ready for the kids, the Madonna Research Institute partnered with Smile Center and UNL engineering students. So a lot of people had to come together to make that happen.
Great story.
Still to come in the news tonight, a rematch of one of the regular season's best games, a playoff edition of the Sports Blitz.
And Dean's in next with your 10-day forecast. Let you know what's happening this weekend. Stay with us.
Live from Lincoln, this is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 6 with Rod Fowler, Megan Conway, Chief Meteorologist Dean Wysocki, and Sports Director Andrew Ward. This is Channel 8 Eyewitness News at 6. Now, your local forecast from Lincoln's own weather experts.
Well, a lot of clouds around today that kept temperatures down a little bit into the lower 50s after a morning low due to the cloud cover kept those